in Faust II, it's like there's something really interesting about like the journey of Faust into some kind of history of our culture, yeah, to the Greek mythology and his facing characters from there. It had like many interpretations. You can interpret it with like Jungish, Carl Gustav Jung, interpretations, or other psychoanalytic approaches, or you can put the tools of postmodernism there, like Derrida or Deleuze, Guattari, and other stuff. We are also, and it's also a poetic language, which I find really interesting to look for, like for today, because it expresses much more, and like Alejandro Jodorowsky was saying, it's very political also, the poetic language today, because in this very complicated times, it can really open our minds, we are also using virtual reality tools to create it, and I also think it's very interesting for VR and 3D elements to explore them with to combine them with Goethe, kind of to also build kind of a bridge between our modern aesthetics, internet, and this old works of culture. We are interested, or I'm interested in the science for sure, because there's this topic of the creating of human, like homunculus. It reminds me a bit what we are trying to do today with artificial intelligence. By like constructing something that can be extension of our beings, many people are afraid of artificial intelligence, or what could be. I'm kind of so we are trying on a stage to address these topics, and also the mystic part. I guess it's something that I'm really interested, some kind of irrational part of this drama, because there's also this part with politics and economy, like you said, which is very significant, but we didn't kind of have time to make everything here. It would take like 4 or 5 hours to stage it, so we just focus on like this journey of Faust through something that could be his unconscious, or like an unconscious of Europe, you could say. But this drama wasn't wrote for the theater, I guess. It has a form of drama, but it wasn't staged, by Goethe or one of his, I don't know, director's friend that time. He was writing it for a really long time, and for me, it's more like a piece of this kind of amazing literature that you can read over and over again, like on a different, different points of your life, and discover, some parts that were, maybe invisible for you before, or become important at some point. I think it's very interesting what we are trying to do, how actors are performing this, using also these modern tools of technology, like headsets and VR to build the worlds, artificial worlds and virtual worlds, and try to combine them with our real world, as a I think our performance is kind of attractive in a form, uses like a pop culture to express this kind of difficult topics, but on the other level, this poetry is somehow like a language machine that I feel that everyone can find something for themselves there. Maybe somebody will be more interested in some fragments, some other will be interested in the others. I'm not exactly trying to make it accessible for everyone, to reach this kind of complexity more that Goethe was trying to give, and there's like one sentence on the beginning where he says like that through this journey you have to abandon logic and release your fantasy, and somehow we are trying to do something like this in a dialogue with the audience. Yeah, I guess this is also I think the part of the theater, to be a challenge. I mean, we have really great set design by Aleksandra Wasilkowska. We have great visuals, VR visuals. And this VR form created by my studio, Dream Adoption Society. We have great music of Jan Duszyński, the Polish composer, so we are, and a great team from Freiburg. So we are doing all our best to get the attention of the audience, but Goethe's language, I guess it might reach some deepest levels of our souls. So it's something worth having this, not really easy travel, to make this travel. I think the theater is also, it's another universe, that you step into, and it's not only, like it's not just this narrow form of telling the story, in this way or another, but it's some kind of place, like a magical place that you enter, like a kind of magical garden, full of surprises, full of context, full of language and images, so it's something that you can really like an ocean. You can swim there or sail there. It's like it's a bit of choice of the audience which way they will go. Also, so I'm kind of creating for them like points that they can choose, but they can also choose their own points. In this form, like to make their own narrations about our work. It's quite important for me to create performances that are open forms, in a way that people can really find something on their own for them, and also fill the points like those between those spaces between the points with their own experience, and have a dialogue based on that, not only on my point of view on Goethe or some part, because I feel it's like it would be easier for me then to write an essay about it, than creating a performance, or like you said, an universe, that you can just step into. I started to work with it around 2016. In 2017, I created this small studio, Dream Adoption Society, where we are working on different approaches to virtual reality, like also augmented reality, artificial intelligence, and like maybe in more general technology. The way how I was doing theater was many times like it was kind of like a video theater, or I was using a lot of cameras and putting the screen in front of the audience, dividing them from the stage, and exploring something that I could call politics of presence, by not showing the actor for the audience. So this element of technology was already involved, and when artificial virtual reality appeared, like I guess in around 2017, it became like quite easy to get access to VR glasses and equipment. I was kind of impressed by the possibilities of it, and also by the software that you use for creating virtual reality. I think these are amazing tools for the artists today to create, because you start from like a really blank page, and then you can create the whole world, and it can be like really different forms. It can be like a 3D game, but it can also be a sound installation, interactive sound installation. So it's more like a tool to create interactive experiences, not only VR, we are using it also here in this double form, because we are using it to create the content for our live streamed movie that we live streamed from the stage in Freiburg to our audience. But we are also using this time the application called vrchat.com. If someone is interested, you can go there, and we started to do theater there also for VR audience. So there is this virtual reality layer in our show where you can go when you have VR glasses and experience it from the like a virtual side, not only from the reality, but also from virtual reality. For me, interesting virtual reality as a part of like a wider landscape, of philosophical landscape of like thinking what is reality, our reality. Also, it's a tool to kind of ask those questions. So I could say that first descriptions of virtual reality I find in Plato's work, which is like way before the actual technology, but it's just very interesting to see that this virtual element, it's not really something that is like outside of us, like or something new, but we have it kind of inside. So that's why like choosing those mystic elements or mystic tradition from Faust and trying to build it up in virtual reality gives some really interesting effects, because it's a tool that like from kind of beginning is describing as something hallucinogenic, or we speak about like experiences, not about like that it's something to watch, something external, but something to live through, and when you, I don't know, combine it with like a theory of simulation today, that we are living in this simulated world, it has some echoes of very long and like a wide philosophical tradition that can be explored by VR. It's becoming important, and again, like it depends on what kind, on which level you are kind of defining virtual reality, because here we use it as a tool to meet actors on stage with virtual characters, avatars, but also on some other level we are all avatars right now, in the times of global pandemic. It's like we mostly meet on those kind of communicate through those Zooms, through screens, like we and I know we watch like content created on Instagram or other applications on our smartphones, and it's all digital content. It's kind of content that we we are already kind of digital there. Like I'm here like as a appearing as a bunch of pixels. Actually it's not me in reality, so those digital elements are already present in our lives, and then we just have it more and more, so it's some kind of space that you kind of cannot ignore. And also for me, theater is a bit like a laboratory for exploring the human and maybe post-human elements, in our reality, to give voices to those virtual characters also, and yeah, have hear what they have to say.